Good morning. Afternoon, actually. It's lunchtime. It is May 1. We have a wind and rainstorm warning going on. May. I have frizzy hair. Thank you, weather. I'm working from home today because I have a doctor's appointment in less than an hour. So it's just a phone call appointment. So I decided to stay home, and then I have to be in the office for the rest of the week until Friday, which I have off. And then I'm going down to the Schooner House for a writing retreat with 3 of my friends. So that should be good. So it's just lunchtime right now. I'm going to grab a little bit to eat, and then I might try to do a little knitting. It is May 7th, Sunday. I just had a writing retreat at Schooner House with a couple of friends, which was absolutely lovely. We do this about twice a year, and we had a fantastic time. I got a lot of writing done, and the dock has been put in the water, so we're gonna go down and take a look. So it is incredibly warm today. I think it's supposed to go up to like 21 degrees. And this is the kind of day where I'd love to stay down here all day, but I can do stuff at the house too. So, robin bombing. The buds are all starting to come out in the trees too, so it's getting really pretty. So anyway, it's about 11 o'clock-ish. So I've got to pack up and go home.
I was old I was young, I was sitting in the sun. I was tired of the run, I was done. Life was great, life was hard. In a way, an awful card. You can't win the losing hand. But the rain stopped falling, and the line on the floor was crossed. And the pain I'd been feeling washed away to return another day. I was cold, I was bold, I had fragmented my soul into pieces contradicting themselves. Perhaps it is as it is, how the world is the mess, means that every heart and soul needs to be whole. And the road signs keep changing as the road stretches out ahead. And the mood keeps on changing. All I wanna do is lie down in bed. How are you? Are you blue? I can sense a sadness in you.
Good morning.
Don't
It
you
is. It is May 26th, May 27th. It's the last Sunday of May. We took a weekend out at the Schooner House. See the lovely. It was a beautiful weekend. It was so lovely. I'm still struggling a bit to get my knitting mojo back, so I did do a little bit. I did cast on because I finished my other socks, so I cast on a new one out of my own yarn this time. This is Spring Fever, so I'll probably have some more of that coming to the shop shortly because I've had some people asking for it. I'm not sure when the shop update is going to be. I'm hoping, see, now that we've hit the nice weather, we're out here a lot of weekends, so I can't do the dyeing, but we'll see. Things have just been so insanely busy lately that I'm really having trouble finding time to squeeze everything in. So this is what I've got done on the first sock so far. I'll get this out of the way. I really love how these colors are knitting up. They're like kind of these nice little pastels with these pops of kind of nice bright pink. So that's the cake. So I'm gonna start on that. So that's just been a kind of a pick away at progress project. And then, oops, put that in there. That's in one of my loop sock sacks. The other thing I did was I cast on a new habitation throw. to start using up. This is a very small portion of leftover yarn. I have the big basket, which I think I showed on the last episode. I have this here. I also have, what's the other thing I have that's got leftovers in it? There's another thing. Like, I've got so much leftover yarn from having knit socks or other projects that it's an insane amount of leftover yarn. So I needed a mindless project. Look how long these needles are. I was gonna start on smaller needles but I thought, you know what, once this thing starts to grow, I'm gonna need the long ones, because I like to make the habitation throw a little longer than the pattern actually says, just so that it's almost like more of a blanket. But I've got this so far. I did I think it was over here. I goofed a bit on the pattern, so I was playing like a little sort of catch up. So when you look at the edge here, you can see it's a little whoop. But I do think I am going to knit this up as a gift for Christmas. I'm not sure who for yet, but yeah, I think what I want to do with this blanket is sort of have like a maybe deep or bright color, and then do almost more of a softer neutral color and kind of flip going forward. Now in the pattern, you change every 10 rows, or yeah, every 10 rows. I'm not doing that. I'm actually just going to go and I'm gonna have the length or the section of colors staggered a bit as far as how big they are. And I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Like, you know, this bottom part is obviously not 10 rows. Because I did have a fair bit of that yarn left, and I still have some left. And what I'm tempted to do is actually, as I finish one section here with the yarn, is to do some scrappy socks. And so to set this kind of yarn aside and do it in the same order on a pair of scrappy socks. I may do that. So this is the one I am knitting with right now. I think this one was a handmade yarn, but I don't remember. I have no idea what the colorway would have been. It's been ages since I bought it. This, I believe, is Helvetica. Helvetica, am I saying that right? By, oh my God, I can't believe I'm just blanking. It was my favorite hand dyer, and she doesn't dye anymore. I'll try to remember to put it down. Only had half a cup of coffee so far this morning. So once I do that, I think I might, I'm trying to see what else, like there's that one, which is, I don't know if I want to use that one though. I do have this one, but it's a little too close to what I was, I think, knitting down here. So I am going to use that, but it's going to be later on. So I don't know what else in here. Oh, nope. Where'd it go? I do have that. I could kind of use that. I think that would work. So I might use that one next. Anyway, that's what I'm doing, playing around with that. So it's sort of a nice thing to just sort of pick up and mindlessly knit, just to kind of keep myself knitting. I don't want to stop knitting, and I do want to knit. I'm just finding it really hard to get motivated with anything lately, and I know it's just job stress, and the fact that, you know, I'm also working on a book deadline and whatnot. So there's a lot going on. But look at the dog hair on this. I clean that off. Thank you. She sacked out the floor down here. My husband's already headed home because he and his son are going to an old car show. Not like old dilapidated cars, but you know, like antique cars. That's the word I'm looking for. So the dog and I are just sitting out here. I'm going to do a little more editing and then probably get another cup of coffee, and then I'll head home maybe later in the morning. And then I'm going to try to get this edited and up today. I don't know how much I have. It's just not been a really good vlogging month, I don't think. There hasn't been a lot going on. Anyway, I am gonna try to get this up this weekend because it's the May vlog, so I figure I should put it up in May. Makes sense. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good long weekend. If you're in the US, happy Memorial Day. And we had our long weekend last weekend for Victoria Day, but hope you guys are having a great weekend. Hope you're getting great weather like we are. And I will see you soon in the next episode. Bye.